David, a tough game away here at Firhill today. What's your immediate thoughts in the aftermath of that?
Um, I was saying to the boys there in the changing room, it's kind of mixed emotions just now. Going on the first half, I thought we done really well in the first half. We created loads of opportunities. We looked quick, aggressive in our play, and we got down the sides of Partick Thistle and stuff like that and made it hard for them. And we knew coming out in the second half, we knew they were going to come out, and have a go at it. And it was frustrating the way they started to kind of creep into the game. Obviously, Anton coming off, we had to change the shape a bit and stuff like that. So we tried to get a bit more impetus on their two sitting midfielders. To try and get us forward again. And we never really got a hold of that. Never really got a kind of bit of retention of the ball. We kept on kind of getting that pressure on us. So it was. I said to them that it's poor to let them back in the game with the first one, but then to let the second one again, is even worse. So as I say, it's mixed emotions for that point of the game. But then how well we finished the game. I think the subs that come on done really well. Toddy come on, Charlie Telfer come on and done well, and Big Sam will come on as well. And done really well. And it was good to see Sean Kelly coming on. He does get himself forward and tries to get the deliveries in the box. So it's frustrating in one sense, but at the same time, the way the game went, we've ended up with a point. So.
It's a kind of strange game as well, I thought, and it's the action coming in little bursts. I mean, in the first half, for example, we had, of course, the opening goal and then the penalty within 90 seconds, maybe.
Yeah. Aye, and it's things like that. We say once we score or the other team score, there's a time period there just after that where another thing can happen, and it could be another goal, it could be a penalty, it could be some sort of incident. We are getting better at that. We have been better at that. But the penalty, it's a great save for PJ. And keeps us ahead at that point. And I thought he done really well today. He's kicking and stuff like that. And it's as you say, it kind of came in bursts. There was time periods where there was nothing really happening, and then all of a sudden there'd be 2 or 3 minutes of end to end stuff. So some stuff like that, we try and get control of the game, but today obviously that never really happened.
Could things have been different if we'd scored that one right on half time, the one that hit the post with Anton?
Of course, aye, absolutely. It makes it really hard for them to get back into the game. As long as we do things properly in the second half, then it makes it harder for them to get back into it. But that's the finer points. Where when we're on top, we need to take the opportunities. We need to capitalise on them and punish teams. And that's even 1-0's not great, but even 2-0's still an uncertain kind of scoreline. But you'd much prefer 2 than 1. But as I say, it's frustrating, kind of mixed emotions. But we get a point and we move on.
And that's the thing. Surely the kind of the overwhelming emotion, perhaps at the end, is the fact that perhaps over the last 2-3 years, Falkirk having gone from a goal up to a goal down may not have come back, but the guys showed good character to get back on level terms.
Absolutely, aye. It is good character. You know what I mean? Because the way the game spun, you could quite easily have said, you could have that reaction that we've lost the game here, we've let it go. But we never, and that came from the reaction that the subs had, especially coming on, the impact that they had coming on. So that was pleasing to see for them coming on. But yeah, absolutely, it showed character for the boys.
On the injury front, can we have a little update on Aidan Keena, Aidan Connolly and so on?
Aidan Connolly's been involved a bit in training this week. He'll kind of take that up to the next level next week. So hopefully we'll not be too far long before we see him. Aidan Keena, he is hopefully can I get him doing a bit more pitch work next week. But he'll probably be another week or so after Aidan Connolly.
And Mo, I think, is the only other one.
Mo's he's had a kind of thigh strain, so again he done a bit of training just the latter part of the week, but obviously wasn't ready for today's game. So he'll be back into it tomorrow. We'll get back in training, and then we'll see how he is for Tuesday night.
And just finally, I think you've preempted that one nicely. Of course, the game away on Tuesday. What's your thoughts on that?
Sometimes in football it's a good thing to have a game straight away, to bounce back, and I'm talking as if we've been beat here, but it's just because the kind of course of the game. But you know, it's going to be a tough game. I went to see Dumbarton midweek against Clyde, and they were very good. You know, they had good energy about them, they had good play. You know, some good attacking play and stuff like that as well. So we're going to need to be on a game. But we'll analyse today's game tomorrow morning. We'll put that to bed and then take the finer points of that and take it into Tuesday night's game.
So we can. David, as always, thanks for your time.